Updated March 30, 2018, 9 hours 57 minutes and 38 seconds. Australian cricket coach Darren Lehmann has announced he will be stepping down at the end of the fourth Test match against South Africa. Lehmann said he had no prior knowledge of the incident and decided to resign voluntarily. He said he really felt for Steve Smith, who gave an emotional press conference. The ICC will review its code of conduct and sanctions. An emotional Lehmann said it was the right thing to do in order to allow the team to move on following the ball-tampering scandal. I just want to let you know that this will be my last test as head coach with the Australian cricket team as I'm stepping down, he said. After seeing events in the media today with Steve Smith and Cameron Bancroft, the feeling is that Australian cricket needs to move forward and this is the right thing to do. I really felt for Steve, and as I saw him crying in front of the media and all the players are really hurting. Lehmann said he had no prior knowledge of the incident and decided to resign voluntarily because of the backlash his family had faced. My family and I have copped a lot of abuse over the last week and it's taken its toll on them, he said. As many who sit in this room would know, life on the road means a lot of time away from our loved ones, and after speaking with my family at length over the last few days, it's the right time to step away. At a press conference on Wednesday, Lehmann said he would not resign, despite telling media yesterday that I'm not resigning. After viewing Steve and Cameron's hurting, it's only fair that I make this decision, he said. I'm ultimately responsible for the culture of the team and I've been thinking about my position for a while. I hope the team rebuilds from this, and the Australian public find it in their hearts to forgive these young men and get behind the 11 who are going to take the field tomorrow. Cricket Australia boss James Sutherland said Lehmann had done his work with pride and he genuinely cared for and loved his players. He's provided fantastic service, but he's also been a part of a very successful team, he said. I want to take this opportunity to thank him on behalf of Cricket Australia. He said it had been difficult on Smith, Warner and Bancroft and that SIA would be providing support to the trio. He also urged the media to respect their privacy. I politely ask that those in the public, but also specifically the media, respect the privacy of the players but also their families, he said. Sutherland said he was absolutely committed to his job and would not be resigning. Meanwhile, Vice-Captain David Warner, accompanied by his wife and 2 children, spoke to the waiting media briefly upon arriving in Sydney on Thursday night. As you can understand, it has been a tough and emotional time for my wife and the kids. At this present time you'll hear from me in a couple of days, he said. At the moment my priority is to get these kids in bed and rest up and let my mind clear so I can think and talk to you in a couple of days. Thank you. Earlier today, Smith made an emotional apology for his role in the scandal. Smith, along with Warner, has been banned for 12 months as a result of the incident that occurred during the third test against South Africa in Cape Town. Bancroft, who like Smith was fighting back tears, met the media at the WACA headquarters, apologizing for his actions in Cape Town where he used sandpaper in an attempt to tamper with the ball. Bancroft admitted he had not told the truth about the use of the sandpaper, instead telling the media in Cape Town in a moment of panic that he had used tape. I lied about the sandpaper. I panicked in that situation and I'm very sorry, he said. The ICC has announced it will review its code of conduct and sanctions in the wake of the ball-tampering scandal. ICC Chief Executive Dave Richardson said his organization would undertake a wide-ranging review into player conduct, with a focus on the spirit in which the game is played and the code of conduct. First posted March 29, 2018, 23 hours 11 minutes and 37 seconds.